Technical University of Mombasa Service Delivery Charter. This is a service delivery charter for the Technical University of Mombasa. We are committed to providing efficient, transparent, and courteous service to all our clients. Our vision is to be a technical university of global excellence in advancing knowledge, science, and technology. Our mission is to advance knowledge and its practical application through teaching, research, and innovation to serve both industry and the community. For student admission, a client is required to fulfill admission requirements, fill and submit application forms downloaded from www.tum.ac.ke or complete the online application. The charges for this service is an application fee of 3,000 Kenyan shillings for PhD, 2,000 for masters, 1,500 for bachelors, 1,000 for diploma and certificate, and 500 for short courses. The provisional admission shall be issued within 1 day and confirmation within a month. For course unit registration, a client is required to register in the appropriate student management information system provided. The charges for this service are a payment of requisite fees. The timeline for this service is within the first 3 weeks of the semester. For inter or intra-school transfer, a client is required to fulfill minimum course requirements. The charges for this service is 1,000 Kenyan shillings. The timeline for the service is within the first 3 weeks of the semester. For student examination, a client is required to have 100% fees clearance, must have registered in the SMIS, student's ID, and appropriate identification documents. The cost of this service is payment of 100% specified fee. The timeline for this service is administered at the end of every semester. For release of examination results, a client must have registered for the course units and sat for the examination. The charges for this service is nil. The timeline for this service is 45 days after the last examination paper. For graduation, a client is required to have successfully met the minimum program requirements and the specified fee as per the academic calendar. For issuing of academic certificates and transcripts, a client is required to have a clearance certificate. The charges for this service are nil, and the timeline for this service is within 20 working days. For certification of academic requirements, a client is required to have original academic documents plus photocopies of the same. The charges for this service are 1,000 per certification. The timeline for this service is 4 hours. For replacement of lost academic transcripts, a client is required to have a police abstract, police affidavit, and a copy of the national identity card. The charges for this service are 1,000 per transcript. The timeline for this service is 7 working days. For supervision of students' attachment, a client is required to have met the requirements as per the industrial attachment policy. The charges for this service are the payment of a requisite fee. The timeline for this service is within 8 weeks. For supervision of undergraduate student projects, a client is required to have met the approved curriculum requirements. The charges for this service are nil. The project supervision and examination shall be completed before the final examination. For supervision of postgraduate research and thesis, a client is required to have made the submission of the research project and thesis. The charges for this service are the payment for a requisite fee. The timeline for this service varies depending on the program. We are committed to courtesy and excellence in service delivery. Any service rendered that does not conform to the above standards, or any officer who does not live up to commitment to courtesy and excellence in service delivery should be reported to the Vice Chancellor, Technical University of Mombasa, P.O. Box 90420-80100, Mombasa. Telephone +254 4124 92222 or +254 412 492 223 or 020 809 5365 or 020 809 5368. Mobile +254 07 33 955 377. Email info@tum.ac.ke or vc@tum.ac.ke. Website www.tum.ac.ke. The Commission Secretary or the Chief Executive Officer. Commission on Administration Justice, 2nd floor, West End Towers, Waiyaki Way, Nairobi. P.O. Box 20414-00200, Nairobi. Telephone +254 020 22 700 00 or +254 020 230 3000. Email complain@ombudsman.go.ke. The university operates from Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and is closed on weekends and public holidays except in special circumstances. Huduma bora ni haki yako.